back to my channel. My name is Marie if you're new here, and today is my fun video all about my Coach collection. The majority of my stuff is from the outlet and not the boutique or the retail, whichever one you want to call it, but I still love everything that I have, and I actually have 3 pieces that I'm gonna put on like Poshmark or something. I love them, but not a crossbody, it's just a shoulder bag, and as I've gotten older, things just don't stay on my shoulder. They just fall off, and with crossbodies, it's really difficult. Even though I had a reduction, I'm still very busty, and things just don't fit me crossbody, and when I put it on, it comes to like here. I can't wear that crossbody. So I've decided that those 3 things I'm gonna let go. They're just taking up space in my closet. And so let's get started. I'm gonna start off with my wallets. These are, I have some notes over here. These are mini skinny ID cases. So I have 3 of them, and this one is taupe, but it's like a nude color, and they all have gold hardware. This one is teal, and then this one is a pink color. This one I carry all of my stuff for when I go to Florida, and I have a couple different debit cards and some other important cards that I need to carry with me when I go there. So this one I actually attach to this lanyard, which I have a key card for when I get in and out of places. My cousin lives in the Villages, and you need that. And then I have my Villages green card here. They have a green card for the Villages. It's your like ID that you live there, and it's got this, you know, leather. Like this part here is canvas, this part is leather, and then this is leather. And I have a hook that I normally hang this off of, but I took some things off because I have other things that I clip on here. But when I'm driving around, I'll unclip this thing, and I can just swing it in front of the gate to get in and out, which I really love. And I put my ID here on this side with the clear side, and this one I actually got rid of the purse. It wasn't a Coach purse, it was from Target, but this matched the color perfectly. This one I put my son's stuff in, so we throw this in his little backpack, and I have his like insurance card here. I don't want to give up his information, so I'll show you the back. And then there's these indoor playgrounds that we go to, and I will put the little cards that go with that in there. So he has his own little wallet, and I chose that color because I have nothing else. Even though I love teal, purple is my favorite color. This is my second favorite color, and then shades similar to this like aquamarine. I don't have any purses in that color anymore. And then the next one I have is this wavy card case, and this doesn't have, I dropped. So this one is just a card case, and you kind of pop it open like that. And these, in the zipper compartment here, they have a key ring, which kind of annoying. I wish it was a clip. I'll show you guys more in depth in this one in a second. This one has a clip here where you can, I don't know, let me see if you can see. You just go like that, and you can clip it onto things. You can clip your keys onto it very easily. This one does not. So like with my house key, I have this little S hook, and I can easily clip my key onto it and take it off. These do not. So I have 2 card cases like that. This blue one, which goes with the bag that I have, and then this gray one, which also goes with the bag that I have. And these have 4 slots on the outside. There's 2 here, 2 on each side, and then the middle slot, while these have 2 on the front, or 2 on the back, and then 1 in the front. But you can still put, like on mine, this is the one that I tend to use the most, this one, because it goes with more of my bags. I put my ID here, and then I have my debit card, and then I have my medical debit card, my medical ID, and then I have this, let me show you. I don't mind showing this on, I'll just cover up the important parts on the bottom, but I have this like medical alert card because of the medication that I take for my autoimmune disorder. I made this myself, it's starting to peel, but I can easily make another one. And I just have some info here about my medications, and like I have allergies to food and to medication, so I have that on here as well. If I'm unconscious and I can't tell them, they can easily look that up, because there's too many bracelets and necklaces that I would have to wear for this, and it still wouldn't give the correct information. So having that in my wallet is something that I always carry. So anyways, that all fits in here. And then in this part, I have a dime in here. Money. Well, that's Canadian. So in here I will clip my key and put it in there, and sometimes I put cash in there. Just depends if I have any. So I like all of these, and I like my wallets to match my purse as close as possible. So the wavy one, because I do have a darker blue purse. And then let me see, this one is essential card case with pillow quilting. And I'm gonna jump ahead just a little bit. I have all this stuff on the table in front of me, and it matches this perfectly. But I did not buy this to go with this. This is actually, so this is a pouch 28 with pillow quilting, and it's basically a clutch. It's pretty big, and I kept seeing this online, and it came in black as well, and I really wanted a gray purse, and I didn't have one, and I bought the wallet because I was like, at some point I'm gonna get a gray purse. And this does not have anywhere like D-rings. There's no D-ring area here, so you can't make it a shoulder bag or, you know, put any kind of strap on it. But it's a pretty big bag inside, and I was like, you know, I could probably put things in here, throw it into a tote bag in the future, or if I go out with my husband on a date night, I could do a clutch, you know, unless we're going dancing, which we haven't done in a long time. I wouldn't mind like going to dinner and having a clutch. So, and then I got the matching wallet, which they're so soft. Now these are from the regular website, not the outlet, and you can feel the difference in the leather. This is just so soft. So then my next thing is this little bit. Isn't this so cute? Now typically I don't like this style of purse. It's they call it the Rowan. So this is a mini Rowan bag charm in signature denim. I didn't want an actual purse in this style because I've had similar purses before, and this one is actually really, I mean, it's a bag charm, but it's really structured here on the sides. It's not like it squishes in the middle, but like when you try to open it, it's hard to get open. And I feel like if this was if I actually got the purse, I would probably really like it, because I don't like squishy like hobo purses, which Coach is known for having very squishy purses, and it's just not my style. I like a very structured bag, and this is similar to like the Speedy from Louis Vuitton, which those are not structured. They're squishy bags, and it's just not my style. I've always gotten rid of them after a while because I didn't know about inserts and having organization. I would just throw everything in my purse and be annoyed that I couldn't find it. But this was just so cute. It's so adorable. I know. But it comes with this little clip, and then it has these cute little mini cherries as a charm, and a little mini hang tag, which Coach is known for. And I was like, this is too adorable to not get. And they had a Nolita 19, which is my favorite style of purse from Coach. But I wanted to be able to put my earpods in, AirPods, yeah, earbuds, whatever. my wireless headphones. I wanted to be able to put those in here. And this, you can stick those. You can stick a lip balm or a chapstick or whatever, cash. You could get a lot in here for how small. This is supposed to be a bag charm. This is really big for a bag charm. I was like, wow, this is huge. And I thought it was going to be like half the size. This is just huge. So it's like, I don't know if I would hang this off of a regular bag because it's so big, but like a carry-all or a tote bag, this is a good size. And it was just so cute. So I had to get this, but I don't have anything else from the collection right now in denim. Maybe next year if they have something in denim that I like in a different style bag, but I got this because I was like, oh my God. And I like putting my, I want to say AirPods. That's it. I have AirPods. I put those in here. So next up are my wristlets, and I have 3, but I'm going to show you 2, and then I'll show you the third one after. So this one is a corner zip wristlet, and it's, you know, has a zipper that comes on the corner. And I keep tissue in this one, which I know is kind of weird, but I didn't want to be like my grandma and just get a handful of tissue and shove it into my purse and be like, is this clean or dirty? So this matches this matches, and then I have a purse which I'll show you in a few minutes that this also matches, and then I also throw this into my tote bag. So It's I put this in other purses on occasion if they're big enough. It's got 2 card slits in here, which I never use because I just stuff it with tissue. I have allergies and my nose is always running. And this gets used for that. And it's clean and I like the colors. It matches, you know, it's a very neutral color, so it matches a lot of things that I have. And then the other one is this, and I actually have a jacket that this is a cool tone and my jacket is a warm tone, but they're the same color. It's just the undertone is a little different. And I'm like, oh, it sucks because it does look a little odd when I carry it, but it's so pretty. My phone does not fit in here. My phone is just slightly bigger than this. So this is just a wristlet. I don't know the name of this one, but it does have 2 card slots in here as well. And it is slightly bigger than the corner one. And I bought it even though I typically am like, everything has to fit my phone, but the color was so pretty. I love metallic and I was like, oh, I need that. And it has, you know, a little hang tag here. And so this is a going out with my husband only, and it doesn't get a lot of wear, but I just love the color. It's so pretty. And it's probably coming out really white on the eye. I can see in the monitor it's really white, but if I do this, it's kind of a, you can see the darker color of it. It's just so pretty. And then the other wristlet that I have is this one, and this is a newer wristlet. It's you know, the color of the season from winter, and it has the little pull tag is this little C instead of being like all the other ones have leather pull tags on them, like this tab here. But this one is this cute little C on a chain. I love that. It's so cute. And then when you open it, it has 3 card slots. And on this side, it has the creed, because this is from the boutique / retail store. And it comes with this wristlet one. And then this chain here is actually one that I got off of Amazon. And the original chain is this other one, which has this type of closure. But the Amazon one is this, like, I think they call this a lobster claw or something like that. It's just a little different. But this is a lot longer. So when you put this one on, it goes on your shoulder and it ends up being, you know, right under, kind of tucked under. It's a little long, so it's not like totally in your armpit, but it's a little longer. But the color of this, and it's also similar to it's the same leather as this and the other, I can't think of the name, this one. Oh my God, my brain. I seriously, sometimes I think I have Alzheimer's. Like, I just can't think of words. Clutch, there you go. So they're the same leather. They're both really soft, and you know, it's Coach's quilting, which is kind of at a diagonal, like up and down, and then at a diagonal. And I love the color, and it was so pretty, and it's squishy and everything, and the price wasn't too bad. I really wanted something that I could use like the bag I'm going to show you next, which are called the Nolita 19s. And I wanted to be able to hook it through my belt loop and not hold it and not have a shoulder bag. So I got this other chain from Amazon, and it's like 10, 11 inches. I remember I actually measured, I have a tape measure, and I like pulled it out because I wanted something that I could put through my belt loops and then just have on my hip. The downside to this though is it is just a wristlet, so it's not very wide here. My phone fits in here, but it doesn't hold quite as much as my Nolita 19s. So this is my most used Nolita 19, my most used Coach bag. And if you look at the size, you can barely see the red one behind it because they're pretty much the same size, but the thickness, that's where it gets you. This one is a triangle shape, so it's a little thicker on the bottom, and this one is just a wristlet, so it's really thin. And this one will hold my phone, a lip balm. I usually have my key like this clipped on and hanging on the outside, but I can tuck my key in there if I want to or need to. And my card case, which is here. So I'll throw my card case in there, my phone, my lip balm, and then this one has a pocket right here. But right here I can fit a slim tissue, so I don't need to carry this everywhere, but I typically do like having this because there's a lot more tissue in here. But a slim tissue will fit in here, and then with my phone. And I like this pocket because when I pull my phone in and out, this keeps the tissue from getting smushed by my phone. And then having my lip balm in there and everything. And it does have 2 other card slots. So this color's a neutral color, and I love that. So these are about the same size. I was really hoping they would come out with this in this color, and they didn't. So I ended up buying this because I was like, I really want something in that nice red color. Because I also have a leather jacket that's this exact same color. It's not a different undertone or anything, and it matches so great. So I'm like, ooh. And that also has silver hardware, which I think gold would look better with the red. It would pop more, but my jacket is also silver. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And this is a retail piece, so it's like so soft and squishy, and this is really nice. And even though I don't use it as much now, and I did buy this like late last year, it's something that I will use. I used it on Valentine's Day because I wore red, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. So this one was my second Nolita 19. So the very first one I bought was this one, and it's hard to see the colors. The pink is pretty accurate on screen, but this is like a peachy pink, and it's color blocked, and then it also the pull and the hang tag are this like brown color. And I bought this a couple years ago, right before summer started, and it has the slip pocket inside and then the 2 credit card slots. And I use this a lot, and one of the things that I really love about this bag is that because it fits all my bare essentials, I can unclip it and stick it through my belt loops and hang it from my hip and not have a bum bag or a fanny pack. And I really wanted it in nude, but they didn't have it. And then they did a couple months later, and that's when I got this one. I should put the front. So this one, the logo here is, there you go, you can see it. It's the same color as the bag, but it's metal and it's just coated. And this bag is like so beat up, and I should probably clean it because it's dirty too. But I love this one, and I use it all the time. And then I really wanted a gray one, and I wasn't finding them. So I ended up Googling because I didn't see one. Like, nude is a nice neutral color, but sometimes gray works better, you know, with whatever you're wearing as a neutral color. So I Googled, and on eBay I found this one, and it's quilted, and I was like, wow, this is still an outlet piece. And recently they came out with a Terry mini shoulder bag, and it's quilted just like this, but there's this color block that's like a light green and a dark green here. But I'd never seen this one on their website. I don't know when it came out. And I was like, oh, because it's the nice gray color I want. I like the quilting on it. It's really cute. It's a little flashier, but it's still really cute. And it still has the clip here, and it has a slip pocket inside, which I like, and then the card holder. So it's the same size as all the other Nolitas, but it's in gray. The only difference is the strap. This one is thicker and it's quilted, so it's got this big line down the middle to make it squishy, which makes it a little harder to get through my belt loop, but it still fits. And I love that it's the gray color. So because I have these 2 neutrals, I don't use this one anymore. And this is one of the bags that I'm actually going to sell because I just don't use it. And then when I was in Florida visiting my cousin at some point, I left this one there and I didn't realize it. And I came home and I was like, where is it? Where is it? I looked everywhere. I couldn't find it. And I had my tote bag with me, and often I'll just throw this into my tote bag. And I had my son with me, and I was like, did you hide it on mommy? Because he'll do that sometimes. And he's like, no, I didn't hide it. And I'm like, okay. So I bought another one because they had this one and they're the same color, but there are some differences. This one has silver hardware. This one is gold. And then this has just the big C here. It doesn't say Coach. It's, this is hard. It's not squishy at all. And then this is the newer version of the Nolitas. So this one I want to say is from like 2020, 2021-ish. And the newer ones, they don't have that slip pocket. They have the 2 card holders here, but there's no slip pocket. That irritates me so much. So I don't use this one. My son plays with it a lot. I've taken it away from him because I'm like, I'm going to sell it. I'm not expecting to get a lot for it, but I just am like, I don't need this. I need to sell it. Oh, this is also smooth leather, and this one is pebbled. They feel similar though, quality wise. They're the same. So this one is my newest bag, and this one came out for the Lunar New Year, and it's got the little S charm here, and I put it on this little hook here. I went to Michael's and I found this, and then I got these two little rings as well, and I hooked it on this because like what I've noticed with hang tags, and this is one from my tote bag, I don't keep them on there because these ball chain things, they tend to like unclip themselves or they break. They just don't, they're not very sturdy, and I don't want to lose my charms or the hang tags, so I normally take them off. Recently I was like, I really want this to be there, and I had this little tiny bracelet, and it was just a little too long. It kind of hung down and sat on the table. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna keep that on there. And I went to Michael's and I found this, and I was like, oh, this works perfect. And I love this red, even though this one is very similar. This is burgundy and this is like red. They are slightly different reds. It's hard to tell on camera, but this one is a little darker, but this one is thicker. So I'm like, oh, this is great. And I'm still not going to get rid of this one because it does match that one jacket, and this has silver hardware and this one has gold. So even though this nude one and I have the other one, the silver, I don't need to use those because they're the exact same color other besides the hardware. But this one, I keep putting them backwards. This one has, you know, the Coach and gold and everything, and this is just so pretty, so I'm not worried about losing this. And I ended up going on to Amazon and ordering some little clips that are not this, but they're very similar, where I can clip them on and off easily and not lose my hang tags. I'm just waiting for them to come in the mail because they haven't yet. But oh, here's the slim tissue that I was talking about. So this one does not have the slim tissue. It actually has the creed inside, even though this was an outlet purchase. It has the creed, and I was like, wow. I think it's because it's for the Lunar New Year that it has that creed in it, and then it has some card slots here, and then I have my lip balm in here because I was using this one recently. But this, I'll show you, this fits into this slot here really well, and then, you know, when I'm grabbing my phone, it's not getting smashed, but in here it does, and it's kind of annoying, but I still can throw this slim tissue in here, which works great. And this is a nice squishy leather. It feels different from this one. This one has kind of a rubbery feeling to it compared to this. They're both pebbled, but it just has a different feel. So I was like, okay, that's different. And this also has a much more substantial pull on it. It's metal compared to the leather one here. And this one reminds me of the boutique pulls, because I do have one down here, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But it's thicker, and this was not expensive. I think it was like $120. Let me see. I have the screenshot of the price. This one, yeah, this one was $120, and it came with the charm. So typically the Nolitas run about $120, and then you can get them on sale. I think most of mine I paid like $80 for them because they were on sale, except for the gray one that was about $120, but I got it off of eBay. But I love this color, and I wear it a lot because I have like gray and red shirts, so I've been using these two a lot, and I just wear them. And then, you know, with that one jacket I wear this. So anyway, so 2 years ago, I was going out with my husband for our anniversary, and I wanted to bring my little silver purse with me because it went with my outfit. And it doesn't hold my phone because I've gotten a new phone since the last time I used that purse, which was at my wedding. I had an iPhone 5 back then, and it was really, really old and out of date at that point. I think they were on like 9 or 10, and I still had my 5. So it's a smaller phone. And then I was looking, and I was just like, I don't have anything that really goes with it. Well, late last year, Coach came out with this, and it's not showing on the video or on screen, but there you go. It's sparkly, and this is very similar to the Nolita 19, but this is the mini Terry shoulder bag. And if you look at them width-wise, they're pretty similar, and height-wise, they're very similar. So I looked at the dimensions, and this one is curved a little bit, and the Nolitas are very straight across. So that's the one difference in style. And then dimension wise, this is 0.25 of an inch bigger in all directions. So this little curve gives it that 0.25 height. This way it's 0.25 and lengthwise is 0.25. So my phone fits in here perfectly, and it's silver and it's sparkly. So I was like, oh, I need this. So you're like, okay, where's the handle? This is not a bag that I would wear on my hip because the straps are removable. This is the shoulder strap, or the handheld strap. Look how big this is. It's so thick. Like, I couldn't get that through my belt loop anyway. And I mean, I wouldn't wear this with jeans and throw it on my hip regardless, but you know. And then it has this crossbody strap, which also I didn't adjust it because I'm not going to wear this crossbody. This is a handheld bag for me. But I went to Target and they had this. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's not gonna, there we go. Look how sparkly that is. It's so pretty. And they had this little wristlet sized one. I think that's what they called it. And then they had a crossbody one, but again, I'm not gonna wear this crossbody. So I bought this for $5. I was like, woohoo, score. And I was just like, okay, this is cute because I can put it on my arm and hold it, or I can just hold it top handle, and it's shiny and blingy and it goes really well. Even though this is kind of a yellowy rhinestone and this one is a blue rhinestone, I don't care. Nobody's going to be looking at it that closely, and it's probably going to be dark wherever I go carrying this anyway. But I was like, oh, so I finally have a nice going out purse that will hold my phone. And then it says Coach here on the side. And then, oh, the interior thing. So I'm probably not going to buy Noelitas anymore, and I'm probably going to just stick to these Terry shoulder bag, the mini Terry shoulder bag, because it does have the 2 card slots here, but it has a pocket. And it has this, I don't need the snap on it, but it has that interior pocket that I love from the older Nolita 19s. If I want a different color in the future, I can get the same style in a different color, and the strap probably isn't as big, but I have other straps from my other things that are like, I have this strap, and when I bought this, it came with a couple different colors. So I have it in gold, so I can also, you know, just either take this one, or, you know, if I need the gold one for whatever color, I could clip it on there, and there I go. I don't have to have the leather strap on it. So I was just like, oh, it's so pretty. And yeah, it's not sparkling on camera, but in person, it's really, really pretty. So I'm getting a big pile here. Hopefully it stays under the camera. Okay, so for the very first Coach bag I ever got, my husband bought this for me. We were at the outlet and he was just like, you should find something, you should find something. And I was just like, all right. So we're looking around, and most of the stuff was kind of blah and boring. And I was like, well, if I just get a basic black bag, then I could use it every day. And I ended up carrying this to work all the time. And it comes with a long shoulder strap. This is not crossbody, but I did take this off because I don't use it. I don't really like shoulder bags. I'll do handheld or crossbody. But back then I was much bustier, so it was not going to fit crossbody. But this is the this is a small Christie carry-all, and it's like a grainy leather. It's not super pebbly, but it's like a grain leather. And I did keep the hang tag on it. And it has a big open spot here. There's 2 pockets, and it's got the D-rings inside, one on each side here for the shoulder strap. And then it's just, this front pocket here is just a big opening, and I can't open it, can't unzip it. And then this back one has a big opening, but it also has another zipper pocket here. And oh, I zipped it closed. I didn't realize it was already open. So it's got a nice big zipper pocket here. I know it's black, so it's hard to see, but the Coach Creed is also right here. And something that I noticed is not all of the outlet bags will have the Coach Creed, but this one did. And it's just I don't use this one very much anymore. It's just a kind of plain basic black bag. The last time I used this was at a funeral. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I really want to carry that, but I'm saving my favorite bag for the end, and you'll see why I don't really carry this one very much anymore, because of my favorite bag. But you know, I will bust it out on occasion, and I won't get rid of it because my husband gave it to me. So this next one I got off of the outlet as well, but I feel like it's not always I don't know, the quality seems really good for an outlet bag. So it comes with this metal hang tag, which I feel like is unusual. I can get there we go. So it's a gunmetal color, and this hang tag is very heavy. I did take it off because I don't want to lose it, but it has this little hook here to hold it, and this is the purse. I love the tea rose appliques on bags, and I just didn't see one. At the time I was living in California, and there wasn't a store near me, but there was an outlet that was closer, and I ended up buying this online when we moved here. And I was like, oh, it's not tea roses, but I love butterflies. And for those of you who don't know me, my nickname is actually Mariposa, which is butterfly in Spanish. So I was like, oh, I need this. And I had the matching wallet. I'll put a picture here. And I ended up getting rid of the wallet. I put it on Poshmark, and I kind of forgotten I did that. And I got an email one day, and I was like, oh, somebody gave me an offer. So I sold it because I was not using it, because this is a nice size bag. It's pretty thick, but the wallet took up so much space, and I like these card holders, and that's why I ended up getting this card holder. It's not exact match, but it's pretty close, and it's got blues in it, and there's, you know, some tealy kind of blues in here and stuff. So I was like, that's good, because I really don't need to carry all of my cards all the time. I just need my basics. So I was like, that's good enough. And it's got several compartments. It's suede lined, and this front one, I either put my phone there or I put my slim tissues. It's got the zipper compartment. Let me see if I can do it this way. So it's got the zipper compartment here, which the zipper is very slim because it's a slim compartment. And then it has a compartment, and then it's got the Creed here, and it has a slip pocket back here. And oh, it's suede on the inside. And then this is suede as well. It's like all lined in suede, except for this side, which is the exterior leather, and it has a magnetic closure, and then it has a slip pocket here on the back, which I don't use because my phone doesn't really fit in there. It's a little too big, but this is so pretty. The only problem is it is a shoulder bag. When I put it on, it doesn't fit me crossbody. It's like, let me see. See, it's a little too hard. Like my hip is here. It needs to be down a little longer, and you know, it ends up here under my boobs. So I'm not gonna wear this crossbody. And then I will put it on my shoulder and double it up, but it doesn't stay on my shoulder. It tends to slip because this is metal, and this has a grip, but this doesn't. The metal just slides right off. So there's another channel here, which I'll link below. Her name is Amelia Rose, and it's Amelia Rose's Closet. I love her. She's in Ireland, and she mentioned she sent one of her Chanel purses to this place called Purse Doctors, and they lengthened the chain for her. And I contacted them, and they said that they don't have the same chain, but they would cut the chain off and then put another one. And I'm hoping, I need to clarify, if they can remove it from here and they have the same metal color, because this is gunmetal, and if they can still use this part and just make it longer, because I tend to not use this bag because of that, but I want to keep this bag. I love the color. I love the butterflies. It's not too big, and it's a nice bag, and it holds a lot for it being kind of a smaller bag. And then this one is called the Claire Crossbody with Butterfly Appliques, and I can't believe that they sold this on the outlet because it's so pretty. And it's got these little like metallic silver flowers in here painted like on the leather, and oh, I love this bag. It's so pretty. And it's a nice color. It's like a navy blue. So it goes with a lot of things. It's not really the same color as my shirt, but I don't care. It's still a pretty bag. And then, so this next one is called the Tammy with color block. And I have the same problem as the other one. It's got this shoulder strap and it's not long enough. This part is actually like snakeskin, and then the rest of it is regular leather, and it has a slip pocket on the back that is tiny, and I don't know, you could put a receipt there or something. And it's got the magnetic closure. This one is a little different inside. It's got the big it's got a big space here, small space here, the slip pocket here, there's the creed, and then it has one of those tiny zippers again here for the middle. And one of the reasons that I bought this is because I really want the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse, and this is very similar, but I can't wear it crossbody. And I thought about getting the chain extended on this because it's just a silver chain. I think they would be able to do that, but this is a really warm tone. It's cranberry, and then I don't know what this color is, but it's called cranberry multi, and this is like a light purple. And although I love purple, this is very warm, and I tend to wear cooler colors, so this just doesn't go with anything. So I'm gonna sell this. That's one of the other bags that I have on my thing for sale. Again, I've used it a couple times. I used it before I had my son, and then like once after, and I'm just like, no, I need something I can put a crossbody. It's too difficult to have a shoulder bag. This one is called the City Tote Bag in Signature Canvas, and it's just a tote bag. It's not like, oh, I have a Neverfull, but it's a Coach version because it doesn't have those little things hanging down here. But I needed a tote bag, and it was like, I don't know, I think I paid about $120 for it. I got it on sale. It has a big pocket here, and it has a creed on the pocket, and it has these magnetic clasps, and I took the hang tag off, which would hang from here. I have it over there, but again, because it would come off easily. And then I have an insert, and the insert is actually for, I got it on Amazon for Speedy 25, so it's about the same size width-wise, and height-wise it's a little taller. So when I have the insert in there, it stands up and it's not so floppy. And the year before I got this one for myself, I bought one for my friend. I'm pretty sure that even though I got it on that outlet website, that it was a boutique piece that was just not selling well, because hers doesn't have the piping here, and the canvas on hers is like 4 times as thick. Like, I actually went back into, I took a screenshot. I don't know what happened to all the screenshots that I had taken, but I went back into my previous purchases and I looked, and it was like, it's canvas, and I was like, wow, because this is pretty thin. And for the price, you know, I don't expect it to last forever, but it's held up pretty well. The corners do have a little wear on them because there aren't feet or anything, and they, you know, I throw this thing around a lot. But hers is just so much thicker, and it feels like leather, and I was like, wow. And it's even thicker than most leather bags too. It was incredibly thick, and that just surprised me. But hers is like a cream color, and the C's are kind of this tannish color. And yeah, she doesn't have piping, and then her straps and stuff are like a light pink color. It's really pretty. And the interior is also light pink. And I was kind of kicking myself when she came to visit, and I was like, I didn't buy that for myself because I really wanted one, but I bought it for her birthday and sent it to her. And then later I was like, I really should have got myself that. But I got this one, and it's fine. I use it a lot as well. Especially if I'm going somewhere like with my husband to the doctor, and I know they're going to give us paperwork. I bring this because I can throw my paperwork in there. So, and then this is my next bag. This is a Tatum carry-all, and I have this, I know purple doesn't really go with this, but I got this from the Coach website, and it's just a purple butterfly bag charm. And at some point when I get a bag that this will look better with, I'll put it on there, but I love purple. And it's very squeaky. Hold on, let me hold this. Can you hear that? It's just it's so squeaky. But it's got this big space here, and I have a tissue in here, I didn't even realize. It's got a big space here, and then 2 slip pockets, and then another big space here, and then it's got the creed there, and then in the zipper has a crossbody strap, which I don't use, even though it would fit me crossbody. And it's just got a big empty opening here, and it's a really dark red. But I got this because of the size. I had a Kate Spade bag that was kind of similar. It was some, I can't remember the name, it was like a little satchel. That's what, it was like some kind of satchel, but it was this color. And it just, it fit everything, but it looked too small on my frame because I'm not a small person. I'm a bigger woman. And I was just like, it kind of looked odd. So I ended up giving that one to my friend because she's smaller than I am. And I replaced it with this because I really wanted a bag in this color that wasn't this little tiny thing. And this works perfectly. So I use this often when I need a bigger bag and I have a lot of things to carry, or it just goes with my outfit. Like with this blue shirt, I would wear this because it. And now for my favorite bag and my most expensive bag. Oh God, my husband bought this for me when we were in Canada a couple years ago. And this bag had been out like a year or so already. And I wasn't able to find it when I went in stores. And I really, really wanted something with the tea roses. And we were shopping with his niece and I was like, oh, let's go into Coach. And I saw this and I immediately just, I beelined for it. I was like, oh my God. And it's so much prettier in person than it is in photos. And my favorite like designer luxury brand purse is the Lady Dior, and this is very similar. The Lady Dior doesn't have this big zipper, but it's the same shape and has the same handles. So I was just like, oh, this is a much more affordable version. And I love the tea roses. It has this like very 3D effect to it, and the zippers on it. Like this is a quality purse. These the pulls on them are huge and just smooth zipper. It's just such a beautiful bag, and this was worth every penny, and it was on sale too. So we were really lucky because this purse, if you try to find it now, you can find them in good condition from resellers, and they want either $800 to $1,000 for it. This is the 25. This isn't even a 30. The 30s are even more expensive. They're usually starting around $1,000. So I'm so glad that I have this. And it does come with other straps. Where are they? Ah, here we go. So I always carry this top handle, but it does have 2 sets of straps because there's 2 sets of D-rings. And I just never carry it like that on my shoulder because again, things don't fit on my shoulder, so I just don't do that. But I love this, and I'll do this with it. And so the back is, or the front is fully covered, and then the back has like just a random kind of pattern, but you can also see that there's the flowers that are embossed on it as well. And it's got this kind of burgundy, it's coming out really orange, but it's more of a pinky red interior. And it's suede, so it's got the 2 pockets there, and then in the zip it's got a big opening. This is like a canvasy, or not canvas, what is that? Yeah, it's kind of canvas, like not coated canvas. It's really rough material, and it has a little snap, let me see, it's got a snap closure here, pocket, and then on this side it has the creed, and then it has a zipper that's already open. And I have eye drops in there, but it's got a pocket there, and this holds so much without looking stuffed, and it's just such a beautiful bag. And it is really squishy, but this it's structured at the same time, because this part here, like the top will squish but this won't. And I do like really structured bags, and when I have this filled with my stuff, it's a heavy bag just holding it by itself, but I don't care. I fill it with my stuff and I take it places, and oh, I really wish I had this in a lighter color as well, like a cream color, because this is really a fall winter bag, and at some point I do want to buy one in like a creamy color and have something for spring, summer, because oh, So pretty. And so this has been a super long video. And I will link her thing below and a couple other people that I like watching because they're either really funny or they have really great collections, and I just like their channels. And if you want to check them out, please do, and go subscribe to them too because I love them. And they're smaller channels too. Most of these people don't have like 1 million followers. I like that. They're not like itty bitty channels like mine with like 100 people, but you know, they're not so big that they've kind of sold out and it's all about just making money for them. They really love their purses and everything. And yeah, so I think the next video will be an update on everybody's health and things like that. Not a whole lot has changed, and things are going well. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.